All of a sudden, it looks and feels the part of summer across the Bluegrass State. We'll see if we can find some rain to go along with the dry conditions here in just a moment.
A weekend crash killed a well-known Central Kentucky doctor. How he's being remembered as a man who dedicated his life to helping others. And the University of Kentucky is honoring the memory of a journalism student 1 year after his life was cut short by a killer.
This is WKYT News at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Jennifer Palumbo. Our early taste of summer continues. Here's a live look at Triangle Park from our Skycam in downtown Lexington, where it's in the low 80s right now with lots of sunshine. So how long will these warmer than normal temperatures stick around? WKYT Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey has a first look at the forecast. Chris?
Yeah, Jennifer, this afternoon's high is more typical of late June as opposed to the middle of April across the Bluegrass State. We look outside. You want to keep the kids busy on a day like this, send them out in the yard, tell them to find a cloud in the sky. Nothing going on over top of us outside of the blue skies, maybe a little cirrus clouds. Look at the temperature, 83 degrees right now, equally as impressive, that humidity at 23%. It's desert-like air that is in place across the region as of now. So beautiful sunny skies, dry conditions, 80 to 85 into most of central and eastern Kentucky. It's 85 in Prestonsburg, Jackson, Harlan, Ashland, 84, 83 again, Lexington into the Frankfort area. If you're out this evening, upper 70s to around 80 at 7 o'clock, and it is a warm one, only mid to upper 60s as we go through 11 o'clock this evening. Warm air right on top of the Bluegrass State, really much of the eastern part of the country. Look at the big swirl out across the Plain States. That is a big area of low pressure in the upper levels that is sliding to the east, and that means an increase in showers and thunderstorms toward the second half of the week. But I'll come back in a few minutes. We'll time the first drops of rain into town. And Jennifer, we actually could use some rain now across central and eastern Kentucky. Things are getting a little dry out there. Hour-by-hour forecast comes your way in 15 minutes.
Now at 4, a prominent cardiologist is being remembered 1 day after he died in a crash. The Bourbon County coroner says Dr. David Cassidy was riding his bicycle yesterday afternoon on Lexington Road in Paris when an SUV hit him. Kristen Kennedy talked to one of Cassidy's friends and colleagues. It's our top story at 4.
Dr. David Cassidy had his own practice here on Harrodsburg Road. His office manager called him a true professional and friend.
Kentucky State Police say Cassidy was riding his bicycle on US 27 in Bourbon County when a 24-year-old driver hit him. Cassidy died at the scene, and right now the driver is not facing charges. Troopers say she had just passed a car in the right lane and was getting back into that lane when she hit Cassidy. The cardiologist opened his own practice in Lexington several years ago. Those who worked with him considered him a mentor.
I greatly respect him. You know, he was a wonderful, wonderful physician. I would, also say very good, I would even say friend.
Funeral arrangements for Cassidy are still pending. In Lexington, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
Millward Funeral Directors in Lexington is handling those arrangements. The University of Kentucky School of Journalism is honoring a student 1 year after his murder. Today it had a memorial for Jonathan Kruger. He was shot and killed during a robbery 1 year ago yesterday. The 22-year-old Kruger was considered a talented photojournalist and photo editor for the Kentucky Colonel, UK student newspaper. A scholarship was set up in Kruger's honor. A classmate, friend, and Kentucky Colonel co-worker is the first recipient.
The scholarship will live through the ones after me 5, 10 years down the road, 30 years down the road when no one in this office remembers who he is. That scholarship and spirit will be passed down from me. His spirit will be passed down from me to the next person, all the way down 30 years.
3 men have been charged in Kruger's murder. Their trial is scheduled to begin next March. We'll have more from today's memorial on WKYT News at 4:30. A Lexington man is accused of torturing a dog to death. Police say Michael Hawkins threw the small dog into a pond before hitting it several times with a broom. Hawkins was arraigned on the charges this afternoon. Our reporters are working on a number of other stories for WKYT starting at 4:30. Amber Philpott joins us from the newsroom with a look at some of the news in progress. Good afternoon, Amber.
Good afternoon to you, Jennifer. A Jessamine County baby is improving after Nicholasville police say she was abused by her babysitter. The case against Erin Thompson has now been waived to a grand jury. Police say Thompson was caring for the 4-month-old at her home when the child was injured. A doctor at UK Hospital says Kylie had skull fractures and brain swelling. We'll have the very latest details from court ahead on WKYT News at 5:30. Lexington police want to find the man who held up a bank this morning. The robbery happened at Fifth Third Bank on Bryan Station Road about 9:30. Police say the robber first tried to pull a deposit bag from a customer's hand. When that didn't work, he turned his attention to the clerks.
He attempted to. He wasn't successful in taking the bank bag, but then after he was unsuccessful in taking the customer's money, he jumped the counter and committed a theft of cash from the bank.
Police say they were called to the People's Exchange Bank on Richmond Road about a half an hour before this robbery. The bank reported a man in a mask trying to get inside, but they weren't open yet. Police are trying to figure out if it is connected to the second robbery. We'll have an update on WKYT News at 5. Let's look at just some of the news in progress. Jennifer, back to you.
Thank you, Amber. Now to a story making headlines across the nation at 4. Tens of thousands of runners celebrated Marathon Monday by taking part in the Boston Marathon. Today was the 120th running of the event and the 3rd anniversary of the bombing attacks that killed 3 people and injured hundreds near the finish line. Don Champion is in Boston with the latest on the big day.
And there she is.
Ethiopian runners at Seda Besa and Lemi Berhanu Haley won the 120th Boston Marathon, crossing the finish line just after noon. Over the next few hours, 30,000 other runners followed, including Boston area native Lauren Sisko. She's run the Boston Marathon 6 years in a row.
I actually kind of liked last year's weather better because it was cool. It was cold.
In 2013, she crossed the finish line 90 minutes before the twin bombings killed 3 people. She admits the experience gave her perspective.
At the end of the day, it's so much more than just your time. It's about the people and the community and my family and my friends and just the whole community coming together.
About 1 million spectators lined the marathon route to cheer on the runners from Hopkinton to here on Boylston Street. Closer to the finish line, that meant security screenings, part of a massive police presence.
It makes me feel safe and secure because I was a little nervous.
For the runners who finished, nerves gave way to relief, which gave way to pain and something better.
The most incredible thing I've ever done.
Connor Belson says the 2013 bombings put Boston on his bucket list.
You watch what happened, and if you're a runner, you know it's something that you need to do at some point in your life.
Mission accomplished. Don Champion, CBS News, Boston.
This is also the 50th anniversary of the first woman to finish the Boston Marathon. Bobby Gibb hid in bushes near the starting line for what was, at the time, a male-only race. If you haven't filed your tax returns yet, you'd better hurry up. We'll tell you about this tax day coming up. And you can add Amazon to your binge-watching list without having to subscribe to Prime. We'll explain next on WKYT News at 4.
You've upgraded all your old technology, so what about this? It's time to get into the new with Ford. New lets you see around corners. New gives you a hand when yours are full. New can practically park itself. New is Ford, America's best-selling brand. Now get into an Escape, Edge, or Explorer with 0% financing for 60 months. Only at your local Ford store.
Tired of painting? Go Rhino, and you'll never have to paint again. Now you can have the guaranteed protection of Rhino Shield for brick, stucco, wood, or aluminum. And Rhino Shield won't chip, crack, flake, or peel for home or business. Don't paint, don't vinyl. Go Rhino.
Don't paint, don't vinyl. Go Rhino Shield. Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield.
Thank you for the cereal.
The crayons made a big difference.
It may not seem like much to you,
but it means the world to us.
Kroger stores are increasing local community rewards donations to $3.6 million, and you can help decide where that money goes. Sign up at Kroger.com/community rewards and link your Plus card to the local group that matters most to you.
When we all join together,
there's nothing we can't do. Great food, low prices at Kroger.
Sleep Outfitters is proud to premiere the coolest bed in America, the new Tempur-Breeze, and you can try it here first. The redesigned Tempur-Breeze combines 3 innovative cooling technologies to help you get to sleep faster and sleep better and cooler all night long. And with 0% APR financing for 5 years, the new Tempur-Breeze is cool and affordable. The new Tempur-Breeze, it's the next generation cool, and you can try it first at Sleep Outfitters.
I'm concerned about nursing homes that have been cited for deficiencies, like failure to provide quality service or even proper medical treatment. Please, you have to look for signs of neglect or abuse. We have to protect our elderly. If you see signs of neglect or abuse, call us. Don't wait. Your loved one may not be able to ask for help. It's up to you to call. Call Hughes & Coleman right now, 800-800-4600.
Accelerate your career plan. Kelly Services is now hiring production associates at Toyota Motor Manufacturing in Georgetown. Great pay and premium benefits package. For details and application, go to kellyservices.us/TMMK.
Nominate your favorite teacher for Teacher of the Year at WKYT.com/teacher. They could win a $1,000 Visa gift card, and you could win a $500 gift card. Teacher of the Year brought to you by Morehead State University and WKYT.
Keep up with the latest news on WKYT.com. Join the conversation on Twitter and become a part of the WKYT Facebook family.
Today's the deadline for Americans to file their tax returns. That tops today's WKYT Money Watch. This year, taxpayers got 3 extra days to file due to the Emancipation Day holiday in Washington, D.C. People in Massachusetts and Maine have until tomorrow to file because of their state's Patriots Day holiday. Lots of companies are offering deals on this tax day. You can stop by the Great American Cookie for a free sugar cookie, and Sonic is offering 50% off cheeseburgers. Oil prices are falling sharply after the world's leading oil producers failed to reach an agreement to freeze production. AAA says nationwide drivers are paying $2.11 a gallon. That's up 7 cents from last week and the highest price at the pump since November 2015. Amazon is going after Netflix. The online retailer is launching separate Prime and Prime Video monthly subscriptions. Customers can now pay $10.99 a month for a full Prime membership or $8.99 a month just for Prime Video. Until now, Prime has only been available as a $99 annual subscription. Prime Video alone would cost $107.88 a year on the monthly plan, while the full Prime monthly service equals out to $131.88 over the course of a year. If you were thinking about upgrading your iPhone, you may want to wait until next year. That's when big changes are happening. One analyst says Apple's iPhone 8 will be all glass, which is apparently better for wireless charging and reception. A woman may replace Andrew Jackson on the $20 bill. Sources tell CBS News an announcement is expected this week, and that Alexander Hamilton's portrait will remain on the $10 bill. The change is not expected to take effect until the year 2030. The unveiling of Target's latest limited collection with Finnish designer Mary Mecca has drawn a muted response. In previous years, Target's designer collections have packed stores and overwhelmed its website. The goal of the annual designer sale is to draw in wealthier customers and create buzz.
Hey everybody, it's Coach Mitchell, and your name is?
Jenna Mitchell.
And we are talking about Derby time. We're out and about with Deanne. Want to talk about the Mitchell Family Foundation Hats for Hopes Thursday night. It's going to be a great event. People should come out to it, right?
Correct, yes.
All right, we'll be talking about it on WKYT right after this.
Hey, you need one of those hats on a beautiful sunny day like this out there. Straight ahead, we'll track this big storm system. It's out across the plains. What it means for the rest of the week in a moment.
Kentucky hospitals are intentionally getting unborn babies hooked on a narcotic. While that may sound bad, it's actually being seen as a success, considering the alternative, babies and drug withdrawal, tonight at 6 on WKYT.
WKYT is putting the new back in late news with newer stories and more updates.
so there's less repetition, which means no wasted time. WKYT News at 11. Newer, fresher, worth staying up for.
You've upgraded all your old technology, so what about this? It's time to get into the new with Ford. New can listen and talk back. New can practically park itself. New is EcoBoost technology. New is Ford, America's best-selling brand. Now get into a new Ford Fusion or Focus with 0% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 bonus cash. Only at your local Ford store.
Make time this spring to escape to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where the only thing you'll want to do is have fun in the sun. Let the sound of the ocean's tide take all your cares away and leave you refreshed to experience something new. It's your moment to let go and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
Let go and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
Nothing brings a family together like fun around the backyard pool. Here is your last chance to make that happen, and the price has never been better. For a limited time, Blue World Pools has the big 15 by 24 Econoline pool for not $3.99, not even $3.49. If you call now, that pool can be yours for only $2.99. That price still includes pump, filter, liner, ladder, and a free automatic pool cleaner. All that including free installation on your ready site for just $2.99. That's a $1,995 value for only $2.99. That's awesome! Call Blue World Pools now and take advantage of this incredible offer. Want more pizzazz? Of course you do! So jump up to our midline pool or grab for it all with Blue World Pools' top-of-the-line classic pool, the ultimate in high-style living. The choice is yours. But remember, this is your last chance to take advantage of our limited-time offer. The price will never get any better than this. How could it? Call Blue World Pools right now and beat that heat.
If you are in a car accident and searching for a lawyer, you need to ask that lawyer 3 questions. 1, have you practiced law in Kentucky your entire legal career? 2, have you recently tried a case in a Kentucky courtroom? And 3, have over a dozen of the nation's largest insurance companies retain you to try their cases? At Golden Law Office, we can answer yes to all these questions. Put our inside knowledge to work for you. Call us today for a free consultation.
Get WKYT news and weather updates on 104.5 The Cat. Now, your hour-by-hour forecast with Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey.
Beautiful weekend now in the books, and our work week starting out on a June-like note out there across the Bluegrass State. Plenty of sunshine. Humidity levels are way, way down there, and those temperatures are into the 80s into most areas. Look at the skies showing up from west to east across the Bluegrass State. Everybody with gorgeous conditions as of right now. The temperatures taking top dog honors for what we're talking about in terms of weather. Most areas 80 to 85 right now. Prestonsburg 86 degrees for that current temperature. 83 Lexington and into the Frankfort area. How do we look into the day tomorrow? Upper 50s to start. We should be back in similar territory tomorrow afternoon. 80 to 85 degrees into most areas, partly to mostly sunny skies. Humidity levels begin to increase just a bit. Second half of tomorrow, that'll set the stage for the potential for some rains rolling into town as early as Wednesday afternoon. Defender Radar Network says forget about it. Same tune we've been singing now for the past several days. Across the Plain States, though, we are noticing this big storm system, flooding rains, tremendous flooding into parts of the Houston area associated with this. This produced better than 2 feet of snow near the Denver area into parts of Colorado. I saw one report of 43 inches of snow. No, thank you. What's going to happen, though, this mess is going to roll its way toward the east as we go into late Wednesday and Thursday, and it is a very slow mover. Let's watch how slow that is on the hour-by-hour forecast. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, 50s. Tomorrow afternoon, upper 70s to low 80s. But the same thing I was telling you last week about computer models. They are just a little underdone with those afternoon high temperatures, though more in the way of some afternoon clouds will scoot on into town. Let's go into our Wednesday. Now we start to feel the humidity increasing a little bit. In second half of the day, a shower or thunderstorm is a possibility. A better chance as we go into Wednesday night and into Thursday we could be talking about some decent showers and a rumble or two of thunder out there. And look at those temperatures that, with the rain, will come back down closer to where we should be for this time of year. Different pattern taking shape as we go into next week. Little ridge of high pressure across the region giving us warm air. Low pressure plain states, though, is likely next week into Kentucky Derby week now to set up a stormier pattern across the plain states into the Ohio Valley, and that begins to show up toward the tail end of that 7-day forecast. Between now and then, 82 tomorrow, pushing 80 again on Wednesday ahead of any shower or thunderstorm. We'll drop the temperatures down Thursday into Friday. Exactly how much will be the question. Depends on how much rain you get where you live. Bouncing it back up this weekend and early next week. Threat for a shower or a thunderstorm. Let's check on traffic now, see what's going on. Here's Officer Don.
Looks like we cleared the problem outbound Newtown Pike just before the circle, so all lanes open and available to us there, and no other wrecks working at the moment, which takes us to our drive time. So Nicholasville, 12 to 15 minutes so far this afternoon. To Richmond across the Claysbury Bridge, looks like a normal ride so far at least. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Officer Don. You can find gorgeous derby hats and help a great cause at Hats for Hope in Lexington this week.
Yeah, 'tis the season now. Deanne Stevens out and about today with Coach Matthew and Jenna Mitchell, he says.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. We are here in the beautiful home of Coach Matthew and Jenna Mitchell, who are preparing for a big week this week. You gotta love springtime in the beautiful bluegrass here of Kentucky. It's Hats for Hope, and this our second one, right? Yep.
Absolutely. It's Derby time for the Derby, and it's time for Hats for Hope, and it's going to be a great event this year, and we're looking forward to it.
Jenna, you hosted this last year, you and Matthew. Talk a bit about that and the support of your very first event, all the folks that came out to be a part of it.
We had a lot of our friends and family show up, and really appreciate everyone showing up. And this year, I feel like people are even more excited. And what I love about this event, there's not a lot of pressure. Just come and have a good time, and you can come and go as you like. And it's different where you don't have to sit through a really live auction, and it's much more laid back.
So here's how it works. You have all of these beautiful hats, some of which donated. I see Barbara Bailey's and Amber Philpott's there. Aren't they gorgeous?
Unbelievable. And cream of the crop here in town.
Jenna Mitchell. Jenna Mitchell.
Oh my gosh, Jenna Mitchell, oh my goodness.
Seriously, all of your friends have come together to make this happen because they're donating hats, who in turn, these are great hats to wear to Derby.
They are. We've had a lot of local celebrities, and we've also had the famous Christine Moore donate them. So there's some hats that have just been...
What is she famous for? Is she famous for making hats?
Yes. Yes.
Christine Moore, that's a pretty big thing.
She is a big deal, you know.
That's why people should come out. They can get a Christine Moore hat.
So not only can you, you know, wear a hat that's just been worn once for a few hours, but you can get a brand new hat made by Christine Moore.
I think it's significant that they could get a hat that you've worn.
Yes, thank you,
You have
sweetie.
a very clean scalp.
I'm just going to hand the microphone over to these two because it is Entertainment Plus. Here's what we need you to know. The event is this Thursday at Signature Club. You can still get tickets at mitchellfamily-foundation.org. It is a fun party, a fun thing to be a part of. And coming up at 4:50, it's not just for the women. Coach Mitchell may be putting on a little fashion show for us because it is for the men as well.
It's for everybody because we're going to raise a bunch of money for some great causes, and we can talk about that when we come back.
We will do it. I'm Deanne Stevens, out and about planning for Hats for Hope this Thursday. Get your tickets now. Back to you guys.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Deanne. Does your child prefer sweets or salty foods? What that could mean in better living. And going green in your kitchen could save you time and money. We'll show you how coming up on WKYT News at 4. Tuesday night's Mega Millions jackpot is $89 million, and Wednesday night's Powerball jackpot is $227 million.
At Frankfort Toyota, we have new 2016 Camrys, up to $3,900 off MSRP or 0% financing for 60 months. New 2016 Corollas and RAV4s, up to $2,200 off MSRP or 0% financing for 60 months. And we'll double your no-cost maintenance to 4 years or 50,000 miles.
Frankfort Toyota, Google rated 4.9 out of 5 stars.
Frankfort Toyota, and online at frankforttoyota.com.
Meet Kyle. You name it. Dust, pollen,
and pet dander.
he's allergic to it. Stanley Steamer is the first carpet cleaning service to be certified asthma and allergy friendly, eliminating an average of 94% of common household allergens like dust, pollen, and pet dander for a cleaner, healthier home.
Goodbye, Mr. Steamer.
Bye, Kyle.
Call now about our $33 per room carpet cleaning special.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
Hey, honey. You remember to lock the Buick, right?
Of course I did. I'll never forget that.
The Buick Remote Link app, now available in every Buick.
You closed all the apartment windows, too.
Come on. Really?
You're the best.
Current lessees, switch to Buick and get this low-mileage lease on this 2016 Encore for around $189 per month. Visit your Bluegrass Buick dealer today.
A home is the largest investment most families make. It's important to choose a contractor with the knowledge and experience to guide you through the home building process. From selecting the right lot to selecting the finishes that make your home unique, M.A. Conley Construction is by your side from beginning to end. Our experience brings value to every home we complete. M.A. Conley Construction, a Madison County family serving all of Central Kentucky.
Does your child suffer from symptoms of constipation? Infrequent trips to the bathroom could be signs of constipation. Doctors are conducting a clinical research study evaluating the investigational use in children of a study drug approved for treating adults with constipation. If your child is between 6 and 17, he or she may qualify. Participants will receive study-related exams, study drug, and monitoring by the study nurse and doctor. To learn more, call 888-609-3456 or visit marco-polostudies.com.
It's time for Better Living, health, education, and consumer news that impacts your life. What kind of food children snack on may say a lot about their future health. Researchers at the University of Michigan say very young children who reach for cookies over chips may be more prone to unhealthy weight gain. Doctors tracking more than 200 toddlers found children who preferred desserts had increased body fat by the age of 3. Doctors in Los Angeles report women who eat a low-fat diet for about 8 years reduce their risk of death from invasive breast cancers. Scientists say it's the first time they've determined a sustained low-fat diet could increase survival rates among postmenopausal women with breast cancer. It's being called the McDonald's of the future. The fast food chain is opening a restaurant in Missouri that will have kiosks letting customers customize their burgers, and it will also offer all-you-can-eat fries. The restaurant plans to host playgroups and children's book readings. The new interactive playroom will feature tabletop video games and light boards. If you're looking to make your home more eco-friendly, a good place to start is in the kitchen. Seth Kovar shows you how going green can help you save energy and money.
Going green in the kitchen isn't as hard as you might think. For starters, instead of washing dishes by hand, turn on the dishwasher. Studies show a load in the dishwasher uses nearly 40% less water. If you're not planning to cook for a large group at Thanksgiving, opt to use a small convection oven to prepare your meals. Slow cookers are another great option and great for conserving energy. While we're all guilty of this at some point, opening up the fridge and keeping it open while trying to decide what to eat. This only wastes more energy, so figure out what you want before heading to the fridge. A better alternative to packing your groceries in paper or plastic, reusable canvas bags. Using reusable bags can drastically minimize plastic waste and its impact on the environment. And recycle. Most areas have a recycling pickup along with a regular trash pickup, making it easier to go green. For today's Health Minute, I'm Seth Kovar.
Millennials really love their cars. A recent study by eBay Motors finds younger people are more likely to have an emotional attachment to their vehicles, and they're more likely to name their cars than other age groups. Nearly 40% of millennials name their cars, according to the study. The most popular names all start with B's. Betsy, Baby, Bob, and Buddy top the list. They also chose Old Faithful and Old Reliable. Now let's head over to Chris. It'd be a nice day to take a drive. Have you ever named a car?
I have not, but I just called it the Bailey Mobile. Does that count? Look outside. It don't have a top to take down on it, though. sunroof's open. We look outside, beautiful conditions across the entire area. It is straight out of summertime. A few weeks ago, I talked about the potential of a pattern that could give us 85 degrees before the month is over. How about 84 right now? Into Jackson, 83, Frankfurt and Lexington. London checking in at 82 degrees. Most areas showing up 80 to 85 as of now. We're going to try to do this all over again as we roll into tomorrow.
We could use a little rain, though.
We could. The air is very dry right now. Kind of feels like the desert out there. And we're getting a little dry with the ground, too. We got to get those April showers to bring the May flowers. We'll go into a stormier pattern later this week, though.
All right. We're glad you're with us on WKYT. Sam, Dick, and Amber Philpott are next at 4:30.